Welcome back to Sunrise. I'm Mark Oppold. You know, a lot of our interviews each time here on Sunrise are about upcoming sales or events that are going on at Superior and around the country. And we want to talk about that today. We all know about print advertising, radio, and of course here, TV. It's all about digital this morning. We have from the Western Livestock Journal, Logan Ipsen joining us. He's the president of Western Livestock Journal, longtime partners here with Superior. Logan, welcome to our program this morning. I'm going to turn it over to you and kind of give us a one-on-one. We know about print, radio, TV, but digital, you are heavily immersed in that right now. And talk about digital advertising.
Well, Mark, you bring up a great point because that's the buzzword, right? It's digital. And what we have found as we explored the different options over the last couple of years, we did a lot of research and tried to align ourselves with where we wanted to be and have the right space and have the right product for our advertisers. And so when we started going down this road, and I'm going to be careful on how I say this because I don't want to give the image that we're trying to move away from print, because that is our bread and butter. It is something that we're very proud of, and we do it every single week. But we've got to be able to offer more. And if we're going to stay competitive moving forward into the future, we've got to have a digital line of products. And so as we started diving into this and seeing, hey, there's some things out here that our advertisers and that our readers, they need something like this so we can get the information to our readership in a timely manner, but we can also reach different audiences for our advertisers that we haven't been able to reach before. And so when we have done this, what we have found is we're seeing a lot of results, and we're seeing a lot of things that they're kind of eye-opening, because there's a lot of things that people don't realize when we talk about digital, because it's such a broad word, right?
Yeah.
It's just like marketing. And so what we have done is we really want to be careful on how we go forward in that. So when we have set ourselves up with the right readership through the digital products, because if you're not careful, you can advertise to hundreds of thousands of people, but they might not be the most relevant people to your product. And so when we go through that, that's something that we have to be careful when we're setting up campaigns for individual advertisers. We want to reach, bull buyers for some people. We want to reach product users for other people. And so we have to be careful on how we navigate that space. So when you talk about digital, and I'll sum up my answer real quick on this, is that you basically got two major areas, and that's social media, and that's your search engines, which is like Google and Yahoo space. There are so many options out there, and there's a lot of muddy water. And so we're trying to navigate through that to give our advertisers a very clear picture of who we're trying to reach on a digital footprint, and tying that all back to print so that we have a very effective advertising campaign for our clients.
Right. And, I'm sure our viewers are well aware and kind of an entry level, if you will, about digital advertising. But how does a producer, how would you say if someone watching this morning gets started? So, yeah, I know I need to get out there in social media. A couple of points you might make for help them.
You bet. So we have a field staff that's in place that's ready for those questions. You can call me. You can call any of our salesmen. You can call our office there in Greenwood Village, Colorado. And we'll guide you through. We have a media kit that kind of explains a little bit about how it goes. And so your traditional print advertising is based on how many mailboxes that you print and send your product to. But on the digital side, you're talking about impressions, how many people are going to see that ad over a given period of time. And so what we have to be careful about is you don't want the same people seeing that ad over and over and over again and running up your impression tally. So you want to be careful to make it sure that you have a timely ad in front of the right people at the right time. And what we're trying to do is create buying decisions and engage that customer to clicking through to your product, to your production sale, or whatever you're trying to market. And then from there, you drive that personal engagement, builds that relationship, and that's when the buying decisions come from. So we're trying to get your product in front of the right person. So to be real quick in this answer is simply, we're trying to put you in front of the right people as they're scrolling through on their phones or on their computers. We want to make sure we have the right people in front, and that's what we've been able to do.
Yeah, boy. By the way, before we have to close here, Logan, your digital subscriptions are going to be free in 2025. Folks, go to WLJ.net, a new and improved website up and running here right now. And I know you want them to visit that, Logan, and that might be a helpful place as well. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Logan Ipsen from the Western Livestock Journal. Kelly here with more Sunrise coming up.